a sad, sad day. Lily and I are taking down our best bear site. Landowner's going to come in here and cut this all off this winter. The long-term plan for him is to build a house in here someday. But we still get to hunt here no matter what. Huh?
Just in a different spot.
Yeah, we're going to have to, I think we can still put the bait here next year.
And start a new site.
It's just going to be,
Not as good.
it's actually, no, Lily, honestly, when you think about it, it might make it better because, no, listen.
Took down the side.
Listen though, if this is all open, right?
Uh-huh.
We put the bait right there on the edge of his property, right?
Uh-huh.
Right there, and back up into one of these trees somewhere. There's no way that these bears can circle us anymore. They're gonna have to come straight into the bait, you know what I mean? So it actually might make it better.
Yeah, that's just for a year though.
Yeah, well, no, he didn't say a year. Look, the line goes that way, so all that thick stuff is gonna stay there.
So in the meantime, we should
All that-
We should start trying to find new bait stuff too, because he's gonna
Oh,
be setting
definitely.
up.
Well, we got that one we got up in Waltham. That's a good one too.
You just said what?
I don't care about that one as
Yeah,
much.
that one sucks.
No, that had 6 bear on it this year. It just was all night bear, but it's usually typical of a new bait. It takes them a while to get settled in. But yeah, so we'll build a bait here next year. I don't know what's gonna happen when they build the house, and it is what it is. I mean, it's what happens when you hunt other people's properties, which is what I've done my whole life. So I'm used to moving on and finding new spots. But this has been a great site. No complaints if we end up losing it for good. I mean, landowner told us we could sit here or bait here as long as we want to, even after the house is built. We just got to find a new spot to put it. Okay. He did say he's going to try to buy. There's 2 other landlocked pieces in here that connect to this. He's going to try to buy those, so that will help us as far as getting. Yeah, exactly. But still kind of a sad day. This has been a good site. We've shot what? You've shot 4, and my mom got one off this site. I've seen, I think I counted it up, and over the years of hunting here with Lily and everybody else, Missy sat here. She fired at a bear once. I've seen over 20 bears here over the years of how long we've had this? We've had this since 2018, so.
And you missed that like once in a lifetime giant.
So we've had this for what, 5 years? Is that right?
I don't even know.
5 years. I've seen over 20 bears in the site.
And you missed.
Yes, the second year that we had this site. Oh no, I had it longer than that because I started it in 2018 is when you shot yours. So I started this in 2015,
Probably like.
I think. So.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So we've had this 8 years.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've seen over 20 bears here. I wounded a big one here. Lily's seen a pile of bears here too. She shot all 4 of hers here, including the one big one. Biggest one we ever got off this site was hers, which is 272-pound boar. That was our first bear, and she was what, 9?
Like 8 or 9.
Yeah, 8 or 9. She's seen a bunch of bears here. I've seen a bunch of bears here.
I was 9.
Yeah.
That was past my birthday.
This has been a great site. We always get daylight activity here. It's been great. We've had a lot of fun. But it's kind of a sad day. Tear it down!
Now Dad gets to take down this nasty fish that even the bears didn't want to
Look at that big old
touch.
striper I caught.
Dad the bears didn't even want to touch it.
I use it for stink bait, that's why.
I know, the bears didn't even want to touch it.
30-inch striper. She tastes some good.
And then the bear poopy. Oh, let me get see how well. It's growing like gremlins.
Yeah, if there's any biologists out there that are watching this, why is it that bear poop grows what looks to be bear hair? I mean, it's just like bear hair. I've seen that multiple times.
It's like gremlins.
It's literally bear hair. It grows out of the poop. But if you got an answer to that, that'd be great to know. Show them the stand. Bye-bye. We don't normally have to pull the stand because this is private land. You can leave your sites on private land, stands and barrels. So this is the first time in a long time we pulled this. But, all right, we gotta get to work, peeps. Here we go. Number 1 site will never be the same. I don't know, it might be better, who knows.
quite technically, you're right. It will never be the same. It's always going to be different in a way. This is all the trash I can find. And bear like take things and tear them into little shreds. Jerks. And the guy spent money putting these things up on his property. The bears tore them all down.
I think you do it like that and drag it or something.
Through the water and stuff?
I think so.
Just maybe put it over?
Put it up over here and then
Yeah.
you and I are going to have to sit through it.
We're gonna have to do that. It's gonna hurt, but
Oh, fuck, that hurt.
what?
Oh. Kind of like that, that'll work.
Okay, are you gonna be able to see?
Yeah. You're going to have to hold it for me.
Maybe we should have brought like.
Ain't much to bring. You just have to go slow. Oh boy.
Sorry, it fell.
Not you.
Ow! I hit my head.
That will work.
Never doing this again. I'm not ever gonna be a guide now. I'll just make everybody hunt in blinds.
Yeah, good luck with that one. Yeah, that's completely down, so that should work. Dun, 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 dun. Well, no, it ain't the end. It might be the end of an era, but it might be the beginning of a new one, even better. We will see. So, time to move on. Our focus now is cow moose. That's all I'm thinking about right now. And then after that, we'll get into some November rock deer hunting.
Peace.